I cannot for the life of me tell me if this is crooked or not. Hey, I still don't know how to do intro, so we're just gonna get into it. I'm gonna be reading some more Reddit because you guys seemed to love it last time, so why not read some more? Today we'll be looking through the subreddit r/TrueOffMyChest. I will leave a link to it in the description if you want to go read any more stories after these if you enjoy them. But yeah, let's get straight into it. As always, if you enjoy this video, then please like, comment and subscribe because it helps me out a ton and I really appreciate it. Also, if you want, you can follow my Twitter. I'll put my handle up here and it's also always linked in the description of any of my videos. So if you want, you can follow me there and see the dumb stuff that I tweet, if that appeals to you, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, hope you enjoy. Let's go in the video. If none of you have heard of the r/TrueOffMyChest subreddit, then it's basically just a subreddit that people go on to confess literally anything, whether it be their deepest, darkest secret or whether it just be something that they have no one else to tell and so they just have to get it out there to get it off their chest. But yeah, I've handpicked a few. I read the title and I've got them all lined up here, so we're going to read through them now. I left my wife because I'm sick of everything needing to match her aesthetic. Okay. I know it seems like a dumb thing to end my marriage over, but after dealing with this for so long, I'm finally done. My wife and I are both in our 30s. We have a daughter. My wife has always been pretty into appearances but has never been that bad. She just wanted things to look nice when people came over. Then she started an Instagram page for mums and got a massive amount of followers, about 400,000 since our daughter was born. Ever since then, I feel like I don't live in a house, I live in an Instagram photo shoot. There can't be any proof we actually live here. My wife stresses so much about things looking good that she doesn't actually enjoy the moment. She started a fight with me right after our daughter took her first steps because I had put my drink down on the table behind her and it's all she could see. Now she'd need to edit out the video. She called me a selfish for putting my drink down on a coffee table to watch my daughter take her first steps. Our daughter's bedroom is just a mass of beige and cream. There's barely any toys in it, which was fine and for a while until our daughter was small, but now she's getting older. My wife refuses to buy her any toys that don't match her aesthetic. My mother took my daughter out to the store to let her pick out a toy. She picked out this doll house from this show that she watches. She got out all the dolls and the furniture, and my wife told us she had to keep it out at my mother's house because there was no place for it at home. In brackets, she absolutely had room for it. My wife is convinced I'm leaving for another woman, I'm having an affair, etc. But I'm not. I just can't keep feeling like I'm living in a museum where I can't touch or move anything. I can't even build a blanket fort with my kid without my wife flipping out that they're decorative blankets that she has folded a special way. I'm not going to force my daughter to live in an aesthetic. Edit, I've tried to encourage her to seek professional help. She insists that it isn't a problem and she doesn't need any therapy. Right, I understand wanting to have your house look like clean and pristine and nice and stuff, but there is a very big difference between having it look presentable and, as this man puts it, having it basically be like a museum where you can't touch anything and nothing can be moved even half an inch. It's a bit mad, I can't lie. Even to the point where you can't even let your daughter have any toys because it ruins the aesthetic you've got for your house. You shouldn't be this worried about how your house looks. You should, like this man, you should just be enjoying the moment and living in the moment and enjoying your daughter's first steps instead of stressing about a cup in the background on a table. Just enjoy life as it is, not stress about how everything looks because it really doesn't matter. Right, the next one I've got here is I just cried in a stranger's arms. I am really intrigued to see what happens here. So it's been a very rough time for me lately. A lot has happened and I'm struggling bad right now. Today I drove out of town to Sonic. There's none near me, closest ones being an hour. I wanted to treat myself since I've only had it once before a couple years back and also because, well, shit's been rough lately. They messed up my order and didn't secure the lid over my milkshake. As I got onto the highway to go back home, the milkshake spills all over me and my car, but I couldn't do anything because I was on the highway, so I cried and drove back. I get to my boyfriend's house, in brackets, not in my town, visiting for the weekend, and I just opened the passenger door to clean it and just started sobbing. A random lady yelled at me, "Hey honey, come here." Now it's 81 degrees at this point, and in her bare feet she walked out onto the road to get me. She hugged me and told me to let it out, so I did. I told her how it's been hard lately and I broke my phone today, so I was excited for the Sonic and now what had happened. She invited me inside. Her husband made me a milkshake and she and her two daughters helped me clean my car. She told me if I ever needed a mom to come a couple houses down and she'll be there. Honestly, she and her entire family showed me pure generosity and kindness, and I've hardly experienced that in my life. She let me keep wipes and scent remover for my car. I feel okay now, just gotta wipe off my running mascara. Thank you, neighbour lady, I'm bringing you flowers next time I visit here. It's stories like this that I read or hear, and it gives me faith in humanity again, which I do not have a lot of, but I very much love people like this lady here, because she's just incredible. I've heard one story about her and I already know that she is incredible. This next one is called "My husband admitted to his friends that he didn't find me beautiful. Nothing feels the same anymore." I hate men. Newly married, after our honeymoon, my husband had a group video call with his best friends. After I said hello and chatted for a bit with them, I excused myself to go for a walk. I decided I need to get my raincoat because it looks like it was about to rain, but my husband and his friends thought I'd already gone out. They started the interrogation about our honeymoon, and they were all teasing and laughing until one of his best friends asked him if my looks were still an issue for him. My husband told her that he loved me and we had a great honeymoon and that I'm beautiful on the inside, and he said, "You can't have it all." She insisted on wondering whether he felt he'd downgraded from his ex-girlfriend, and he said, "Maybe, but she, in brackets me, makes me happy." Another friend interjected and said that I wasn't bad looking if I lost some weight. My husband agreed. Nothing feels the same anymore. I always knew I wasn't beautiful, but I thought that he liked how I looked, or at least didn't mind it so much. I know he values my other qualities and that he loves me and is very kind to me, but I don't feel good with him and I haven't been happy since that day, in brackets 5 weeks ago. I've lost weight under these weeks and he's paid me a lot of compliments about that, but I don't want him commenting anything about my physical appearance anymore. I hate every encouraging word he has to say, and yet I feel like I need to be more appealing to him. I feel so much hurt, it's insane. I hate men. Why are people like that? I just went from such a happy story to now just losing all faith in humanity again. Like, why are people like this? Why are people this way? I wish I could just tell this woman that she's gorgeous, because I'm sure she is. I don't need to know what she looks like in order to know that this woman is probably drop dead gorgeous. I will never, ever understand people like this. Never in a million years will I understand people who talk or act like this. I've just read the title of this one and I'm very intrigued to see where this is gonna go. Right, so the title of this next one is "I cheated on my wife last night. I don't know what to do. Obviously I need to tell her, but I still haven't been able to get my head around it. One of my co-workers were leaving, so we all went out for drinks and then to a club. She's not drinking or clubbing type, so she stayed home and was fine with me going. I was drunk. I know I was drunk. My head is still pounding. I remember being at the bar, then at the club, and then waking up with a woman I didn't know on top of me in a house I didn't know. She said something like, "Oh shit, I thought you were asleep," and got off me. I got my clothes and quickly got the hell out of there. I walked for however long until I got a taxi and got home at like 6 AM. My wife works early shifts, so started work at 5 AM. I haven't even seen her. I don't know who the woman was. I haven't spoke to my co-workers. I had sex with her or was having sex with her. I don't even remember getting there. I don't remember leaving the club with her. I love my wife. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Even drunk, I don't know how I could have even had it in my subconscious to cheat on her. I don't even think I was that drunk. Like, I only had 3 or 4 beers before going to the club, and usually I have pretty high tolerance. I cheated on my wife and I don't even remember. I don't know what to do now. I haven't even got out of bed since getting home, except to throw up, and I don't know if I'll even be able to look my wife in the eye when she gets home in a couple hours. I feel so sick. That's a situation and a half to be in. I don't know where to go from here. When was this posted? This was 4 months ago. Please tell me there's an update, because I need to know if you and your wife are okay. That's the only post he had. Okay, never mind, so I've no idea. That is a tough situation to be. I don't know what to say. I'm actually, for once in my life, I'm left quite speechless. I haven't known how to respond to pretty much any of these situations, to be honest, but this one is something. I'm so confused. I'm sorry you've had to go through this. I really am. This was 4 months ago. I hope you're okay now. I hope your wife's okay. And I hope you figured things out, hopefully. I have no idea. Right, I think I'm just gonna end this video here because I have no idea how to carry on after that, to be honest. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know, leave a comment and tell me if you want any more videos like this. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you seem is necessary. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed nonetheless, and I will see you whenever I next see you. So yeah, goodbye.